Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and today we're here for part 4 of our driver career mode. Now of course, before we head into any potential spoilers, be sure to go check last week's episode out. We're doing last question mark challenges as the AI is not particularly fast. And what's interesting is I've been offered a seat at Williams, but as they are worse than us in the constructors, I declined. And you can see we're in front of Mercedes in the constructors. They're having a really poor season, and we would have been P2 in the constructors, or well, almost P2. No, we would have been exactly P2 in the constructors without, well, with the Jeddah result, which we would have deserved to get. But without further ado, once again, we are gonna do the last question mark challenge here at the Japanese Grand Prix. So I'll go through practice, skip quali, and I'll see you guys before we head into the race. I've not been karting, but anyway, we are here on the grid for the Japanese Grand Prix, starting this time from P20, not P19, as it in Austria. And this time we're going to go for the medium hard strategy, not the hard to medium strategy, as I think this will be a lot more tough. I checked qualia, they did invalid lap times on purpose, and it's a lot closer than, well, actually we're slower this time than max. They didn't do last run, of course, but just the difference is a lot smaller than at Australia, which is probably also because I didn't do any TT at Japan. And we've got time trial set it, booted and ready to go. What I can do is slightly decrease the engine braking to 80. Without further ado, I think it's time to head onto the formation lap from the back of the grid, and I'll see you guys for the 5 red lights here at Japan. Here we go then. Lining up on the grid. 0.3 meters, here we go then. As the lights come on, as we've got 5 red lights, and we are underway for round number 4. We absolutely bogged down on that start. That is not a good start. As into turn 1, we're gonna try and fly around the outside of a bunch of cars. Fly around 3 cars, and we're gonna go straight up the inside of a Haas, and that is us up to P16. We go off track though, which is not ideal, as we now have very slippery tires with grass all over them. Looks like the rear end of the car is very loose, but that is us up to P16. Through sector 1 we go. Gonna try and close up to the back of the 2 Alpines in front, as they brake super early. Can we try and get past both of them into the hairpin? Gonna have to use a lot of battery on this exit, but looks like we should get past, having the inside line, which is exactly what we do, and we are up to P14 already. Now next up we have the 2 V-carbs, which are on hard tires, which is interesting. Although first we're gonna have to defend from the Alpines, as they're about to go side by side through 130R. As we pick up our first warning, that is not ideal. That is a very good first lap, I'll happily take that. 6 positions gained. One of the Ferraris is clear in the lead. Here comes Gasly. I'm absolutely draining my battery, but I'm still almost dropping out of DRS range, which is not great. I'm gonna get DRS on this lap, but I do not have the battery to defend from Pierre Gasly. Pace is not good. Just go. We're about to be gapped by Gasly as well. This is not great. We do not have any pace. We are the worst car now as well, out of all of them. It's close, but we are the worst car, and that will not help at all. So you get a safety car, but I think our rear wing is damaged, so I don't think we can repair that. So I think that means our race is done. I'll pit and see. Head to the safety car, restart, and see what happens. Oops. Misclicked. But yeah, I think the best now is just to bring it home and retire the car. As you can see, I have to fight it so much. There's no way this is gonna work. So yeah, I think that is race over for us here at Japan.
Fantastic Grand Prix here in Japan. A brilliant victory that has thoroughly earned the applause of the sellout crowd here today.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
So that was it with the Japanese Grand Prix. A very short Japanese Grand Prix for us after a good turn 1 and turn 2. That was basically it, to be fair, which is unfortunate, as maybe you could have gone points. Didn't have insane pace, but we dropped down to P6 in the constructor standings. But that was it for this episode. Until next time, for China, from me, it's take care and goodbye.